Hello, and welcome to another Rangaroo cast, me Rangaroo, and today we are doing a 1v1 on Paddy Field. So, on the left hand side in blue, playing as blue 4, we got Megavenna, and on the right hand side in red, playing as red 4, we got I'm a cunt. God damn it, he got me, yeah. But anyway, this is the third Reddit tournament, and the theme for this 1v1 tournament is Anzac Motorized on Anzac Motorized, pretty much Mad Max. Yes, Anzac is a deck, believe it or not. And we're going to be seeing it versus itself. I mean, you can't really get all that much in Anzac Motorized. I mean, you can get the infantry, which is good. You've got Leopards and the Vickers Mark 11. But I'm guessing this is going to be a lot of, it's going to be a lot of light armor and a lot of infantry placed. Right off the bat, we've got some bush rangers and interesting choice. I mean, it's the only real attack helicopter you get in Anzac. And we have a few tracked rapiers, and of course, you probably just want to focus mostly on plain AA, because these helicopters aren't anything too scary. And McVenna going into Bravo. And the cunt doing the same thing, going down the road here. He does get ambushed, and the commando's already in good position as SAS are getting shot up. Same with McVenna's too. And as you're looking at this, he does outnumber the enemy quite a bit on this flank. Here we do have quite a few commandos and ends SAS are copying. May want to get a hindy butts down blocking to help with this assault. And then McVenna just going to go pretty much completely unopposed, as can't rent directly into Bravo. And honestly, I think this is a better play to make, because it is an infantry, infantry decks. This is much more an infantry sector to fight over. The commandos are going at it. So Pioneers moving up. They can get a bit closer. They can use their flamethrowers to great effect. I think none of the Australian real APCs have any machine guns, so they can't even help whatsoever. They're just gonna sit around and do nothing. Damn, those commandos are holding strong. There we go, mortars being fired. Exactly what he needs. This is a very nice clump of units. You see, Cunt spreading out his commandos and NZ SAS so they don't get blown up. And damn, this place just seems like a bloody hell zone of all this fire. It's a lot of pew pew back and forth. Actually, we do have the bloody LAV, which has a machine gun on it, so I'm not entirely correct when I said there's no rapid APC for Australia. Anzac, really. But yeah, it's just pretty much a back and forth. Oh, Cunt is getting a very nice plus too, because he does have a CV on Echo, and there we go, CV onto Charlie. And McVenna may want to start getting a CV in a hotel in Goph as well, because that'd be a very nice point advantage. Same with Cunt, he wants to go CV onto Alpha. Okay, he's still going to be gaining that pretty nice +1 lead. The thing is that McVenna does currently have map control. Bravo is under his control. He has infantry in the town in Goph, and there's Milans too, which is definitely going to help. Shooting anything that there comes down that hill. Some diggers being brought up. Diggers alarmed. Yeah, a little bit outnumbered, yeah. They're going to be forced to fall back, but they run right into the LAV, taking a few autocannon hits. And yeah, honestly, probably Cunt's best bet is to just mash up another giant force in Bravo, right to get a lot, and then attack through into the area. And there we go, we've got some planes dropping in some bombs, F-18 Hornet. Getting a few hits. That is priority, definitely help, because there's not much AA here. There's no AA in this sector whatsoever. The AA is up top. He actually does have the tracked rapier spotted. There we go, CV in a hotel, but Cunt is still in the lead by 121 points. Mortars fire on the diggers, completely missing them. No, rather comical fashion, I have to say. And oh no. The mortars are firing. And yes, this is going to come down to who can route his point, if Cunt can break through into Bravo or not, because pushing down into Gove would actually be doable. He's just going to need, well, a few tanks and ATGM guys. We've got, you know, Vickers Mark 11 here, an Aslav over here, the Milan 2 RBS. F-18 once again dropping bombs, only one tracked rapier to kill it. You may want to bomb the tracked rapier next time. But it's also going to be hard for Cunt to attack into Bravo, because he can either move down this ridge, and then it's a choke point. Going down here would expose himself to the Aslav and whatnot. And going down here as well will expose you to the Aslav and the Leopard. It seems like he's just going to be content with getting CV into Bravo. Just hold on to it, try to get a point to try to stop McCaffrey's point. McVenna? Yeah, let's go with McVenna. McVenna's point advantage. There we go, mortars on the tracked rapier. Gonna be stunning it up. Yeah, both sides just amassing more forces. A lot of infantry here from McVenna. I'm guessing he might be trying to do a flank into Alpha, because going around here and getting into his town is always a rather powerful maneuver to do. If you do ever play on this map in a 1v1 or 2v2, I always recommend getting some sort of, even just like line infantry, preferably recon, in both of these town areas, just to stop or to hopefully prevent any sneaky business coming down from the flank. Preferably in this town, actually. Get the recon guys here, you can spot anything before it gets close. We've got quite a few tracked rapiers from Cunt trying to stop his planes from flying around. We've got a Phantom keeping the skies clear. It's an Australian Anzac deck, so it's the best interceptor yet he has available to him. There we go, exactly on plan. McVenna going around the flank. We do have some RBSs and quite a lot of commandos here, so it's proved to be a rather difficult push. He does have Aslav supporting, and Chinook as well taking a few hits. Well, every day you see a Chinook give some sort of fire support, and it does get shot down. The Aslav's moving up. And Roll, yeah, a little bit close range, those commandos can't easily one-shot it. And yeah, thank God the commandos were, yeah. I think if he ran around and attacked up here, it would have went an awfully lot better. Yeah, it's harder to keep a push on his far-hand flank, because you have to protect your supply lines from here to here. We have 20 minutes left. Cunt is still in the lead by roughly 60 points. But I still want to give map advantage to McVenna. Now, once again, both sides just reinforcing, bringing up more reinforcements. There we go, Sight Pioneers going down of SAS. And oh, the bomb and run. We've got mortars back and forth, just exchanging fire here. And then McVenna just has a good hold on Bravo. I just want to give, like, if you start on the left hand side, it's a bit easier to hold on to Bravo because it's just 3 rather easy choke points. And it's all rather short range choke points because once they can only shoot at you once they come downhill, which is in range of the rocket launchers. You've got Hornet dropping in bombs, completely missing anything. Ron Phantom does get shot down. And too bad you don't really get any seed planes. I don't think you get any seed planes in an Anzac deck, because it is only tracked rapiers, or the FSA runs, which are seedable. No go, CV being snuck up in there by McVenna, which is honestly a rather good spot to keep it in, because most of the time you would put it in either yes or yes forest. But on the flank here, it's a little bit less of an obvious location, and just on time, fantastic mortar hits as that assault comes downhill. Really good job with the mortars from McVenna through the entirety of the match. Here comes the nuke flag, finishing off the job. Only 1 squad of commandos left. And McVenna gaining that slow but sure point advantage. The mortars trying to find the enemy CV and kill it, but to no avail. Then more infantry, as usual. And it's just going to be bringing them down, but honestly going down here is probably the worst place you can come down from that hill. Yeah, once again, the bombing run, and McVenna just has them in a really good stalemate, because either of these places he tries to go down, he's just going to get bombed by planes. The Hornet's dropping a lot of bombs. Phantom does manage to get a kill, but one of them does get shot down in a run-for-run trade. And also McVenna has all his infantry spread out in small squads, so they don't all get obliterated in one bombing run. Mortars on the commandos, once again fantastic hits. Tanks also providing a bit of fire support. Now honestly, McVenna has this in the bag. I mean, he's even actually doing a bit of a helicopter flank on the side. Not going to work because you have 2 tracked rapiers here. I think Cunt is gearing up for one final assault, but I'm just waiting for the nuke park. There we go. But he does manage to break through sheer numbers and get repelled back. Honestly, his best bet is probably attack from one end and then the other half attack from this end, instead of all going down one choke point. There we go, Commando's moving up. He does find the CV, gets a kill. McVenna on the +4 because he managed to get into Foxtrot and kill CV and Alpha. And the actual will be a good game, rather close on the kill advantage. Yeah, only a 200 roughly points difference. And yeah, McVenna really won that match because he got into the top hand sector early, and Cunt was just focusing on the bottom. He didn't send anything to contest up top, so it was an all or nothing on the bottom hand sector, and he didn't manage to fully control it. He did have the good point advantage in the early game, but he did lose out on map control and ended up getting pushed back. But overall, that was a rather interesting match, seeing Anzac Moto on Anzac Moto. And yeah, it's just something a bit different and I'm going to leave it off at that. This has been another Angry Cast. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.